What to do if driver blade not retracting or insufficient nailing strength? There are 3 reasons why the driver cannot be recovered or weakened nailing. The first reason is that the safety is worn. The second reason is that the O-ring of the cylinder here is misplaced. The third reason is that the O-ring of the driver is worn. There is not enough lubrication inside the cylinder. This causes the driver to move unsmoothly. First, open the protective cover of the nail gun. Take off the 3 roll pins here. Use a hammer and a 3 mm punch. Knock them off. After taking them off, put these accessories aside. Then take out its safety. Replaced with a new safety oriented. Put it in the muzzle first. Just push it in gently with your hands. Put this safety oriented. Note that the 2 sides of it are different. There is a gap on one side. The position of this gap is upward. After putting it in, then use a pick pin to align the holes here. Then put in the first roll pin and hammer it in. Knock in the second roll pin. The third rolling pin needs to be driven in a little before installing the trigger. Then use a pick pin to assist in positioning the trigger. Just knot the rolling pin at the trigger back into place. Then put this spring next to the safe. Put it in this position. Flick it a few times. Check whether it can move freely. Then put the muzzle cover back in place. Just tighten the screws. Next, check whether the O-ring of the cylinder, the inside, is misaligned. Open the cylinder cap. Take out the cylinder. Found this O-ring of the cylinder had slipped off. This will cause that insufficient nailing strength. Use a pick pin to pick out the O-ring. Put the new O-ring inside the cylinder. Put it in this position. Another situation is that the lubrication inside the driver is not enough, causing the driver blade not to retracting, making it difficult to move inside. This is commonly known as a pull cylinder. Then the O-ring of the driver has worn out. Also need to replace it with a new one. Lubricate the O-ring. The inside of the cylinder should also be brushed with lubricating oil. Install the driver back into the cylinder. Put the cylinder down evenly. Then press it directly with your hands. Finally, just lock the cylinder cap tightly. Pay attention to lock it diagonally and balancedly. After the repair is completed, we will install the nails. Check if the nailing is smooth.